What if I told you there's a country where students don't bring homework home, and they still outperform the rest of the world? A country where school ends earlier, evenings are free, and kids still grow up to become engineers, doctors, scientists, even Nobel Prize winners. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's real, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why this country decided to ban homework, and what happened next might just change how we think about school. Let's talk about Finland. For the past 2 decades, Finland has consistently ranked among the top in the world in education. According to the Program for International Student Assessment, PISA, Finnish students perform exceptionally well in reading, science, and math. But what makes their system so different? For one, they have little to no homework. That's right. Most Finnish students finish their schoolwork during the day. And when they go home, they rest, play, or spend time with their families. But wait, no homework? How does that even work? It starts with philosophy. Finland's education system is built on trust, equity, and well-being. The idea is simple. If students are already spending 5-6 hours at school, they shouldn't have to do more academic work at home. Instead, Finnish schools focus on quality learning during the day, so that students are fully present, not just busy. Teachers don't hand out extra worksheets for the sake of tradition. They use classroom time intentionally, guiding students through deep thinking and real-world problem-solving. According to Dr. Pasi Sahlberg, a Finnish educator and author of Finnish lessons, the goal of school isn't just to create test takers. It's to create thoughtful, balanced human beings. And homework? It's not banned by law, but it's heavily de-emphasized. Many schools choose not to assign it at all. And here's what's wild. It works. In countries like the US, where students often face hours of homework every night, stress and anxiety levels are climbing. The American Psychological Association reports that teens today experience higher levels of stress during the school year than adults do at their jobs. Homework is a major contributor. And it's not just about stress, it's also about equity. Not all students have the same resources at home. Some have supportive parents, quiet spaces, and internet access. Others don't. So when you assign homework, you're unintentionally widening the achievement gap. But in Finland, by limiting homework, they create a more level playing field. Every child gets a fair chance to learn at school, regardless of what their home life looks like. It also gives kids time to rest, explore hobbies, and develop social and emotional skills, things that are just as important as academics. And the results speak for themselves. Finnish students have high literacy rates, strong problem-solving abilities, and low levels of school-related stress. Plus, their teachers are highly respected and well-trained. In Finland, teaching is a prestigious profession, on par with doctors or lawyers. Educators have autonomy to decide how to teach, without being buried in standardized testing or forced to assign busy work. Now you might be wondering, could this model work everywhere? Well, it depends. What Finland shows us is that less can actually be more. Fewer hours in school, less homework, more trust, and better outcomes. It's not about doing nothing, it's about doing what matters most. Some other countries are taking notes. In South Korea, once known for its intense cram culture, the government began limiting after-school classes and homework to reduce student burnout. In France, the president once proposed banning homework altogether in primary schools. And in parts of Canada and the US, some progressive schools are experimenting with no homework nights, or project-based learning instead. Of course, change takes time, and not everyone agrees. Some parents believe homework builds discipline. Others say it helps prepare kids for the real world. But let's be honest, in the real world, most jobs don't ask you to take your work home every single night. In fact, overwork is a huge reason for burnout in adults. So maybe the real world needs less homework too. So here's the twist. What if the key to smarter, happier students is giving them more time to be kids, more time to sleep, to move, to think, to live? That's not laziness, that's smart design. And Finland isn't perfect, but their success shows us that it's possible to rethink education entirely. Let me ask you this. Do you think homework helps or hurts? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe it's time we questioned the old rules of school, hit that like button, share this with a fellow student or teacher, and subscribe to School Subjects Online, where we uncover the lessons they never taught us in class. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning smarter.